theory, and I'll be going over my completion of lab 2 for DPS912. In this lab, I worked with static libraries in C++ using a makefile and linked the provided static library file into my project, and I'll give you a demonstration and an evaluation of my performance, speak to some challenges and difficulties I faced during the completion of the lab. Yeah, let's begin. Let's start off. I'll show you the contents of this file or this directory. These are the required lab files, including the source code, makefile, header file, and the static library. Here you can see the contents of the makefile, which automates the compilation and linking process. It compiles the C++ file into an object file, then links it with the static library to create the executable. And here I'm compiling and linking the project. The build completes successfully using Apple Silicon Mac. The warning is because I'm on a newer Mac OS version, but it's acceptable. Please excuse any noise in the background. So here you can see the executable runs successfully. However, the runtime process function relies on a Linux proc file system. And you can see it says cannot open the directory proc. This is because macOS doesn't support the Linux proc directory. So these runtime process queries fail on macOS even though it's compiling and the linking works properly. And here you can see the contents of the source code. I used the provided library functions, including get all PIDs, get name by PID, get PID by name. I also implemented error checking using get error message whenever a function returned an error. And to speak to the challenges I faced during the completion of this lab, mainly the compatibility between Linux and Mac OS, especially with the static library, the proc file system dependency, and whatnot. I also had to use the Apple Silicon compatible version because my system is M1 Mac. Overall, I think I would rate myself from 1 to 10 I'd say a 9, because I believe I endured and overcame challenges. And yeah, I think that is reason to give myself a 9. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.